Good morning. This is the fourth and final installment to the Legends CombiFlow cabinet video. We're going to go and get this thing powered up. Everything's basically connected now between the WireRides, the CombiFlows, the controller, which is an SL4800, and the field wiring, which hosts some flow simulators, master valve solenoid, and zone valve solenoids. As you can see now on POC4, I currently have a flow simulator, so that LED is saying, hey, we're getting flow. Alright, I've got 5 transformers down here. One is dedicated to the CombiFlow units, the remaining 4 are dedicated to each WireRide module. I did previously have POC 1 and 2 wired to their own transformer. POC 3 and 4 were sharing a transformer. I was just testing to see what would happen. Turns out that sharing a transformer allows the signal to bounce back and forth between the two devices. When I had Flow Simulator on POC 3, intermittently flow would pop up on POC 4. So just a real quick look at what our field wiring consists of. I've got 3 2-wire rolls here, a 1200 foot spool and 2 2500 foot spools simulating POCs 1, 2, and 3. POC 4 is connected on to a 12 gauge common and a 14 gauge load wire, which when on a spool did not perform, so that had to be physically rolled out. And so let's turn around here now and move over to the computer. And at this point, I'm going to initialize zone 12. And we'll just put 20 minutes on there. And we will fire that up. You can see we're currently sending. So let's have a look over at the devices. As you heard, the master valves have all kicked on. And now the zone valve is kicked on here on POC 4. Having a look over here at these devices, the field modules indicate constant communication with the blinking or flickering of the green LED. Our master valve LED is lit up in red, and as you can see, plunger is pulled in, POC 1. POC 2, good communications on the network. Master valve is also pulled in, as you can see. And finally on POC 3, same thing, green flickering network cable and plunger also pulled in. So as we work our way out here, I've gone down the street and installed a field module along with a flow simulator and the master valve solenoid and zone valve solenoid, and it runs down the street about 500 foot in total out there towards the mailbox. So at this point everything seems to be functioning properly. I'm going to go ahead and move to a different zone after I show you the flow value on station 12. Alright, let's do a quick receive and have a look at our flow reading. All outputs and inputs are set at 2-inch flow sensor T, and using the flow simulator, selecting position 8, I should see 144 gallons per minute. It's taking a little bit longer to load than I had hoped. But alright, moving away from flow, let's go ahead now and just stop. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's have a look at flow. Alright, so I'm showing 153.83 at this point in time. Why there's a variance there from the flow sensor, not quite sure. Let's go ahead and stop this. And we're going to go ahead and select zone 6. Perfect. There we go. zone 6. And let's just throw 11 minutes on there and get that started up. Alright, so on zone 6, again you see all the master valves are initiated, and on POC 1, zone valves also initiated. We move over to the device. I currently don't have a flow simulator, but both of our solenoids are pulled in. Same with the other POCs as well. Everything is working as it should. Let's go ahead and pull the flow simulator off here on POC 2. Get that connected to POC 1. And let's turn that on. There we go. So as you can see, we're now registering flow on POCs 1 and 4 because of the simulator out there on 4. Everything looks good. Everything's working like it should.